Fox, more content on Metal Gear Solid Survive. We're going into the dust. This is our first time. So, without further ado, here we go. Alright, guys, so I decided to cut out all that running and just kind of fast forward to the actual start of the mission. Because most of it, well, not most of it, so like 3 minutes of it is just getting to the location to where you need to be. So I decided to fast forward through all that, kind of spare you guys the headache of going through it with me. And so here we are. We've got our oxygen tank on, and if you're not familiar with this game at all, and you're just kind of just watching it to see what it's like, whenever you go into the dust, it'll put it on automatically. I had trouble with that at first because I thought I had to press something to equip it, and that's not the case. So whenever you go into this, it'll automatically he or she will automatically put it on, and you don't have to worry about equipping it yourself. But this is our first time going in. Since you can't use your map in this location, it makes it a little hard to navigate through it. So what I usually do is I find the marker, open my map, direct myself to where it is, and just kind of take a straight shot towards it. At least that's what I try to do. And so in this area, this is pretty much where the Wanderers live. They live here. Some have obviously found their way into, to the area where, the dust doesn't touch. Some have found their way into that area, but they mainly live here in this muggy, dusty, dark place. I would even venture to say that this is where they feel most comfortable. But right now, whenever you do get close to your target, the computer, or Virgil, quote unquote, will mark it for you. You've got to be within range, though. You got to be within range of the target. And so here I encounter a good group. It's enough to raise alarm for you. A good group of wanderers. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Now, I'm not sure where I found this tactic. I think I might have just stumbled upon it. But you have Kuban energy that you keep in your pocket, right? That you just kind of have equipped. And I see that guy, and I'm like, oh my god, did you see me? No, I'm climbing back up. So you have it equipped in your pocket, and you can actually toss that stuff. And because of the kind of surge of energy, they're attracted to it. And so I don't know exactly when I start to do it, but here's me just trying to figure it out. I'm just like, what am I going to do? There's no way that I can pass through these things undetected. And so you'll see me here in a little bit, hopefully. I'll equip the Kuban energy and just start throwing it. Just, trying to lure them away from the place I have to go. There we go. And it's equipped. And you try to figure out how to throw it. You have the option of throwing it underhand or overhand. I did not know that. All you have to do is whenever you're about to throw it, just tap that X button and then let go of the R1 button. And it will either throw it underhand or overhand. I do master this in a few more missions, which I will upload here in a second, but we are currently in this walkthrough. And so I want to make sure that that I won't get seen or heard through this. So I'll make sure that they're as far away as possible from where I need to be, which is usually behind. So I make sure they're behind, and then I move forward. We still have a straggler back here, but I think I can get through it. So here I go. And also, whenever you're trying to be quiet, your stamina starts to get low. You can actually see it right now. The slower you move when you're crouching, and also whenever you're flattened out when you're supine and you're trying to crawl, your stamina gets really, really low. So you have to stop in between to get your breath. And I mean, if whenever you're trying to be quiet, you kind of tense up because you're trying to move slowly, not make as much noise. So you're using a lot more stamina, which I understand. It makes perfect sense. It's just if they haven't done enough to make this game tedious, my God. But again, like I always say, man, it's a gorgeous game. You know, the landscape's beautiful. The antagonists, they're, you know, the wanderers. It's a weird design, but it's good. You know, I like it. There are so many ups to this game, you know, but my God. My God, come on. And these things, these are cases that were meant for the Charon core, the group of guys that was sent there before you, that you have to save or find out what happened to them. And it's weird how you open them. As you can see right there, you gotta follow that light perfectly, not perfectly, but stay within that light to open it without it making a bunch of noise. And then, you know, get that open, you're fine. And they have some really good items in there. But those things were originally dropped for the Charon core, the ones that were wiped out, and you're trying to find out what happened to them. Virgil knows. It's just their her its memory was wiped out. Not sure how or why, but hopefully they go into that the further we get into it. So it's our time. We're getting the heck up out of here. And just a like, I guess, a quick tip. It's easy, really easy to get turned around in there. Since your map works at the edge of the dust, you're fine. You can just point yourself in the direction you need to go and go that way. However, when you're done, when you get out of there, your map doesn't work. You can't see what direction you're pointing. All you can see is, you know, your map without you in it and what direction you're pointing. So you have no clue where to go. Quick tip, look up and you can see like a green light from either your base or somewhere that's near your base. And you can just follow that and get out of there. I'm not sure if I actually used that tactic this time, but just to let you guys know, if you're playing the game or you're stuck or whatever, I am by no means an expert, but going along, I'm picking up tricks and tips and things like that you can use to, get in and out of this place, because it's happened to me. I've got turned around, ran out of oxygen, and died there in the dust. So if you look for that green light, there you go. You got two right there. I'm not sure which one to follow. I'm going to follow one to get me out of there. Don't know why. I'm still... There we go. Finally got up and going. But, yeah, you can use that to get out of there. So I'm heading back to base. I'm hungry. Hence the hazy eyes. There we go. Black carrots. Oh, and whenever you get a little bit further into playing Survive, you can start farming. And I did mention this in the last video, that you can actually have an animal enclosure, collect some animals there, and then ever so often they'll produce meat and milk. And the same goes for farming. However, you need a potato. At least that's what I've encountered up until this point. You need a potato to start it. no idea where I'm going to get the potato. So I've kindly hit my breaking point with the game. So, but this is it looks good. The pros and cons, man, they're about even, but it's just one con that just freaking it gets me. It's enough to make me want to play another game. Which there are some that I'm really excited for. I didn't get a chance to play. What do you call it? Horizon Zero. I really wanted to play that game. Didn't get a chance to, but I think this would be about the right time, especially since God of War 4 is coming out really soon. It'll be the right time for me to start playing it.
Captain, there is one item to report. Regarding the latest recovery...
Hang on a minute, you mind? There's something I've been thinking about. The body of that Charon Corps member. The one you got the damaged air tank from. He'd been shot. Needless to say, we haven't seen any wanderers with guns.
That is unclear. All we can say is that if people are killing each other here, that is an illogical thing to do.
My point is, these incidents don't make sense. If my theory is correct... forget it. Sorry for butting in. Continue with what you were gonna say.
Getting back to the report, Captain. The data you recovered revealed the location of a wormhole transporter. Wormhole transporters are devices utilizing wormhole technology, which...
2 points. So we can use this thing to get home?
Unfortunately, the wormhole we can generate with this device is structurally different from the one needed to return home. Therefore, it can only be used for transporting matter within this world. Nevertheless, this device should allow us to explore a much greater area than before, while maintaining base camp as our base of operations.
Currently, all devices are offline. To use them, you'll need to access them directly and restart their systems. Despite the potential danger, we should bring these devices back online in order to increase our area of operations.
Alright guys, so that was mission 5. We went to the dust. That was our first time. We got a chance to sneak around a little bit, not try to use any other strategy, just to, get it head on, or, with the fence, whatever. We actually use our sneaking strategy a lot. I gotta say, it was a really good mission. I like it. First time into the dust, you gotta pay attention to your oxygen, your stamina, because it will decrease a lot faster while you're in the dust. So it gave us a chance to kind of a full view of what we're dealing with. Haven't encountered all the monsters yet, just the Wanderers still, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that the further we go on. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you really like this video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you really like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Dark Fox. Guys, peace.